this. Some people have misunderstood what the Lord said in a specific place in the Holy Bible, and they attack Christianity on this. They need to be taught. The Lord said, "He who loves his father or mother more than me is not worthy to be my disciple." Oh, some people got upset, man. I said, "Is that your Jesus? Look at you, look at him, what he's teaching. If you love your father and mother more than me, you're not worthy to be my disciple." But God said, respect your father and mother. And Jesus is saying, if you love your father and mother more than me, you're not worthy to be my disciple. So what is going on here? Is Jesus trying to cause trouble? Talking without understanding. See, you need the Holy Spirit to enlighten you. Otherwise, you'll be talking earthly levels. Earthly levels is little kids in a nappy, kindergarten. We need to elevate to heaven, to be mature adults, graduated from universities, doctors in spirituality. If you love your father and mother. Why did the Lord say, if you love your father and mother more than me, you don't deserve me? Now this is for the parents, a lesson. What does an earthly father teach the child? I'm not talking about those who are enlightened by the Lord and they are, no. I'm talking in general. In general. An earthly father will always go to his son and say, listen, son, you need to prove yourself that you are a man capable of looking after yourself, doing things your way. Don't ever let no one to bully you at school. Somebody comes and says something, you punch their head in. You need to prove yourself that you are the man. The man. What is proving yourself? Me, me, me. Daddy will encourage his son to say, it is me, I'm the man, I'm the one, I can do it, I can build it, I can make it. The father is teaching his son to become someone that God forbade him of becoming. God said, don't ever prove yourself, let God proves it for you. The word I am is against God. That was the mistake of Adam. Adam wanted to prove himself, he fell. So the earthly father teaches the son to prove himself, and Christ comes and says, deny yourself, carry the cross and follow me. So the earthly father is working against Christ. The earthly mother, so we can be fair. Don't say it's only picking on dads, I'm picking on moms in a nice way. Mama will come out of love and fear for her the well-being of her children. Mom is always the careful one. Mom is always the worried mom. She goes and checks on the children, opens the door. Are they asleep? Are they breathing? Are they okay? Imagine this with me, my beloved. Mom will come and will wake up her child in the depths of their sleep, because now she remembered she put them to sleep without feeding them. Oh, my child went to sleep hungry. Oh, poor mama, I die for you, my child. Oh, no, wait, come on, I'll wake you up. You need to eat, Habibi. You need to eat, my darling. You need to be strong, my darling. You'll wake up your child to feed your child. You will run crazy to the doctor because they've got a temperature. You will cry for them. You will scream for them. You will beg for them. You will jump up and down just to make sure they are okay. How come, mama, you don't run crazy to bring your children to Jesus Christ? How come you don't do that? Why is it when it comes to worldly things, you do the impossible, but when it comes to heavenly things, you go quiet, caring not? If you love your father and mother more than me, you ain't worthy for me. Mother, Why don't you wake your child up and say you went to sleep without praying? How come you don't do that? But you will wake up that child to feed them because they slept hungry. What about their spirit? Their spirit, isn't it hungry? But you will never wake them up. No, they're asleep, leave them. What do you mean wake them up to pray? Move, yalla. Why don't you run crazy to bring your child to church? You wake up on Sunday, you say, oh, this is my rest day. Son, daughter, we're going shopping. 9 o'clock, we're at the shops. They get sick. You run from one hospital to the other. Why don't you run from your home to the church? Isn't your child sick? Aren't they sinners? Don't they make mistakes? Why don't you want to bring him to the true doctor? You run frantically to the earthly doctor with all love and respect, but you don't run frantically to the heavenly doctor. Mom, what are you teaching your child? To go against Jesus? No, you need to be on fire for the Lord, mother. You need to be on fire for the Lord. You don't let your child rest until you bring him to Jesus Christ, not to the world, not to make out of him a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher, a philosopher, a professor. This ends in a grave. But when you bring your child to Christ, this ends in the heaven of all heavens.